Hello friends, and welcome back to Starfield. We are on Aquila City, and we are going to turn in the Hammer Falls. Ooh, let's see what old Blake has to say to us at how he just murdered Ron Hopetech. Why that you look like that? Like you look to the left every time. Been bothering me this whole time.
The smell of lumber, crops, and chunks? Yes, that is chunks.
Oh, you're not in your office.
You're back. Good to see you back safe, Deputy. What's the word on the mech factory? Were the mercenaries hiding out there?
More of a mass grave.
Well, don't get too used to killing. For a ranger, that's always a last resort.
Whatever, coward.
Did you find out why the first was taking over farms? What? Ron Hope? That's one hell of an accusation, Deputy.
Are you really that surprised? Hope's always had a reputation as a man who'd do anything to succeed.
Thank you, Emma.
He's on the damn council, Emma.
Not anymore.
So he can make laws favorable to his business interests. Sure, he's known to look after his people, but do you really think he gives a damn about some farmers on Montara Luna?
Did Hope explain his motives at all?
Yes.
That has a familiar ring to it.
I recall hearing about some Hope Tech initiative to help farmers. At the time, I
Textures in that
just
man
figured it
best
was a
are
PR
just going
stunt.
bananas.
Seems a little more sinister now.
Please, tell me you've got some evidence to back up these extraordinary claims.
I do.
All right, let's see what you've got. Interesting. Yeah, this is pretty damning. Especially this last bit about destroying the slate. And you confronted Hope about this?
Yeah.
Sounds like his pride got the best of him. Damn. This is going to send shockwaves throughout the Free Star Collective. If the people can't trust their leaders, anarchy could follow.
Have a little faith, Daniel. We're not the United Colonies. One bad apple won't spoil the whole damn barrel.
Easy for you to say.
You guys aren't that
You
different.
ain't the marshal.
Not yet, but you ain't gonna live forever, old man.
While we've got you here, there's one last piece of business
You're
to take care of.
court-martialing.
Emma, would you please?
With pleasure, Marshal. When you first joined us, I told you that you'd undergo an evaluation process. There's one thing left to do. A simple question. Do you feel ready to wear the badge of a full-fledged Freestar Ranger?
Yeah, been ready.
In that case, I won't hold you back any longer. Marshal, I approve the deputy for advancement to the rank of Ranger.
Thank you, Ranger Wilcox. In your time serving as a deputy, you've shown exceptional courage, fearless tenacity, and a high
Pretty sure I
regard
murdered,
for
like,
the safety
everyone.
of our citizens.
But okay.
By the authority granted to me by the Council of Governors, I hereby promote you to the rank of Ranger. Here's your badge.
My
Wear it
limb
with
fixed
pride.
itself during this conversation.
Don't forget the solemn responsibility it represents.
Well done.
Thank you.
I know you will, Ranger. Let's hear it for our new Ranger.
Hip hip. Hooray. Hip hip. What?
Glad you made it.
As a full-fledged ranger, you've been granted your very own Star Eagle. No registration fee required. Hell yeah. Ooh. We got some ranger-specific here. Ooh. Boy, howdy. Wish that was better. Neat. Oh, that looks ugly. I don't like that. I don't know how I feel about that. The Rangers just get fucked on this stuff, huh?
Welcome to the Rock. He's got a good heart
Walk around looking like a weenus.
Hello.
Alright.
So, full ranger rank, huh?
Alright, now let's go. Now that we're a full-fledged ranger, let's go back to corporate espionage.
Good for you.
Oh, and can I see the ship? Alright. If I didn't make Air Force One an absolute beast, this would be cool. Like, so if you were starting out and you did this quest line first, this is a very good ship to like just get. I'll give it to them. Can I just fast travel to Hopetown? You know, that I'm a wanted murderer there.
Smugglers always like to use Hope Tech ships to resemble legitimate transports. I wonder how the company feels about that.
Shoom. There are sometimes this game looks super pretty. Other times where it's like, do they even have modelers? Excuse me, pardon me. Over here, is there anyone here?
You lost? You sure you belong here? No loitering. Don't even think about trying. I got my eye on you.
Suit. Jojo, are you holding all of
Have
my
attention. I am always...
stuff? Alright. So... Okay. I have a different question.
They didn't. You and I have things to discuss. Have you lost your mind? Is there even a mind to lose?
I'm sorry.
Do you even understand what you have done? You have murdered an innocent person. You cannot do that. I asked you to keep that quiet, for reasons which I quite clearly explained to you. What is there to say? I appreciate that you want to try. I am going to do my best to get past this and continue our journey together. Then you should turn around and walk away.
Look.
It would do you well to reflect on how you arrived here, and what you want from your future. I know I shall be doing the same.
Okay. I understand. If I open this and there's a security suit in here. Okay, good. Good. Where are you going? Hey.
Yes?
Okay. Wait.
Yes,
Okay.
I look forward to it.
Okay, great. Now let's just go to Neon. Where did I have that suit? Was it... Maybe it's on my ship. It's possible that I sold it.
Every smuggler I have ever worked with.
Man.
First affection for this place.
I'm just glad that, like, no alarm went off. The whole station didn't know that I did that. Because that's what I half expected to happen. I was fully prepared to shoot him in the back and then go to a terminal and pay off my bounty. But I'm sure that Imogen is not going to like that. So, we'll find out. Something about the interior of this, it reminds me of like Deus Ex. With the verticality. Stupid. Hi.
I heard you'd exercise that creative license, only not the way I'd hoped. Got that key card for me? Sure, only most people don't have to kill the baby to get the candy. But at least you got the key card. So, overall, I'd say not bad for a novice.
Cool.
Well, except for your little incident.
Yeah.
That'll cost you.
Dock my pay.
Incidents aside, I think you're ready to kick things up a notch, and your timing couldn't be better.
My skills
Soon
are
find
languishing.
out, won't we? This next assignment requires a bit more discretion for two reasons.
Stop giving me
First,
discretion.
you'll be dealing with high-level executives, and second, you'll be in the Astro Lounge here in Neon. I suspect a great many things could occur in the Astro Lounge without anyone taking notice.
All I need are the
The
details.
assignment is pretty easy.
Our techs failed to uncover a potential deal between Infinity Ltd. And Quantum Synergies. Your job is to make sure that deal fails.
Is busy.
It's already been taken care of. All you need to worry about is the job at hand. You'll be speaking with Quantum Synergy's Executive Director Zola Adisa and their Financial Manager Arthur Cruz. I'll be giving you a dossier on both. I strongly suggest you read them for talking points. Exactly. Those lines are most likely to sway Zola and Arthur away from Infinity, not to mention give them a gentle nudge in our direction. The Infinity Ltd. Rep is Nina Hart. I'll also be giving you an altered version of her presentation to swap out with the original. We've changed several figures, just enough to cause sufficient confusion throughout their meeting.
Chaos.
Whenever executives are faced with numbers that don't properly match up, any faith they may have had will falter. Finally, I recommend dressing appropriately, so I've taken the liberty of having a suit made for you. We need absolute discretion on this one. I don't want any SSNN broadcasts about murder in the Astral Lounge. Got it?
You know, I could have used an EM weapon, I think, and just, like, paralyzed them. Oops.
I bet you are. Don't let the Astral Lounge distract you too much.
Pretty sure. Read these. Blah, blah, blah. Fabricated, one audit, blah, blah, blah. Cheap version. You want me to wear this? Bro, I don't think so. Do I have an EM weapon? No. Okay, I don't. I'm not a monster. Just had to make sure. Alrighty. The Astro Lounge. I like these jet boosters that are like a little smaller. I don't like the big bulky ones. It just seems silly when I can have it with my clothes.
You're in the Vanguard, right?
Make sure I still have the quest equipped. It'll be the first time. Excuse me, pardon me.
Just one quiet day.
Ooh, nope.
Having fun.
Someone came dressed to impress. Here on business, or just out to escape? Ah, same here. Nothing like a business trip paid in full, especially when there's good downtime. That would be Infinity Ltd. Risky, you say? By all means, enlighten me. Cheap is a word quantum synergy should never be associated with. I believed our team had thoroughly researched Infinity, but your comment gives me pause. Their instability was cited as a pain point, but one we could deal with as long as we maintained control of all joint projects. However, upheaval always comes with its own series of issues, delays, morale, public perception, and Drexler has yet to prove he can provide the consistency that I would prefer. Perhaps it really is more than I'm willing to undertake. A surprising conversation, and one I would never expect from someone such as yourself. I suppose the old saying,
Fuck you.
never judge a book by its cover, is appropriate here. It seems I have quite a bit to reconsider now. So it looks like the pleasure aspect of my trip needs to be postponed. Thank you for the insight.
You're welcome for the lies.
Hi, having fun?
Hi, how are you?
All these years, and Bayou hasn't let this place slip a single notch. The man knows how to run a business.
You look like a businessman.
Well, I take that as a compliment. Coming from someone as well-dressed as yourself. You either got great taste, or great connections. Maybe even both. Tell me, you don't happen to work for Infinity Ltd, do you? Got something against Infinity, I take it. I'd love to hear your reasons why. That's an awfully big claim to make. You'd have to have some inside details on their operation. However, it does match some of my own research that I've been conducting into their finances. Aren't you the resourceful one? That number tracks with the insider details I've been getting. Interesting. Look, it was nice meeting you, and I quite enjoyed our little talk. But it sounds like I need to take another look at some data before I head into this presentation of theirs. See you around, and maybe next time I'll be doing business with you.
Maybe you will. Let's swap out a presentation.
Don't you have something better to do?
No, not really. Go through. Security is right there. Should I really be picking this?
If we can succeed at that before we are discovered.
Thanks, thanks. And we're off. I think that's the first mission that we've actually done successfully without killing anyone. I think we're finally getting the hang of this. Let's see what Imogene has to say.
there a type of weapon?
Your safety is almost guaranteed. That's quite the selling point. There we go again, looking off to the side like a weirdo.
I hope you have some good news for me.
I do.
Well, that wasn't too bad, was it?
It was easy.
You're a natural. I'm not just saying that because I hired you. The Astral Lounge can be overwhelming for some, with all its bells and whistles. Tie that in with manipulating people who are the equivalent of their boss's boss, most junior level ops would start to show their cracks. Overall, not bad for your first high-profile assignment. You even earned yourself a bonus, which Lyndon was more than happy to give.
Oh yeah.
It is good that our restraint is appreciated.
It's well deserved. Just keep making me look good, and there'll be more where that came from. But no rest for the weary at Ryujin. We've got a decent backlog of assignments, and they just keep coming, so I hope you're still good to go. At least this next one will be a break from all the chatter.
Was it murdering time?
Your next assignment is to remind the competitor of their place in the corporate food chain. Some call it retaliation, but we like to think of it as tough love. Most corporations live and die by public perception. Trusted products lead to a good reputation, which leads to profits. And, like it or not, we're all here for the profits. Your assignment is to plant an ARC device. The ARC will allow us to frame our competitor for gross negligence and tank the public's perception.
Aye, aye.
Good. All you need to do is plant the ARC on the service panel of your target. We can handle the rest from here. Do your best to make sure you aren't seen. The key is to make this look like a malfunction. And good luck. Keep it up, and you'll probably have my job soon.
Back to Hope Tech, huh? You really love throwing me here.
Smugglers always like to use Hope Tech ships to resemble legitimate transports. I wonder how the company feels about that.
Are you gonna say that every time we come here?
I can't believe Ron Hope's dead.
You guys just keep talking about
hear
Ron
any
Hope being
complaints.
dead and not the chief of security who had a sudden bullet eruption.
Keep an eye on your valuables. You can't protect your own.
Make it look like an accident, a malfunction. Sorry, I had to step over Ron Hope's dead body to get here. Fast travel back. The constant fast traveling is a little bit of a disappointment. Like, I understand, like, oh, you don't have to do it. But it just saves time, I guess. Like, the rat race of running, like, even getting on my ship, I'd still have to fast travel to the planet. So it's not even like it saves a lot more time or provides immersion or anything like that. So I think that people's criticisms are valid of the game being kind of like a fast travel simulator.
Hey there. Got an update for me?
But I do think that these faction quests are really good.
Good work. Now I can let Masako know how much she'll enjoy watching the news tonight. Now, on to the next, right? Oh, but before I forget, the results of your Astral Lounge escapades are in. I'm happy to say that the deal was officially called off.
Sick.
Masako was very pleased with the outcome, so she arranged a bonus through Linden. Apparently you said all the right things when it came to Arthur. Quantum Synergies actually reached out to us to negotiate the potential deal. You earned it. So, back to business. In order to stay on top of the market, we have to know what our competition is doing. The next assignment requires a more brute force approach, since the chances of them sharing that information is unlikely. Good. Luckily, there aren't many, besides the usual. Your target is a prototype schematic for a new engine that Trident Luxury Lines is working on. According to the rumors, it's projected to be 17% more efficient than any engine on the market. The current schematic was sent to their star yard to begin prototyping, so they could be in the office area or the factory floor.
I'm on it.
You'll find the Trident Luxury Line star yard orbiting Aquila in the Cheyenne system. Remember, same rules apply. Don't get caught.
You just told me to brute force. What do you mean? Whatever. You say so.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Oh, thank you. Now I'm off to the Star Yard. Shipyard? Star Yard. Sky Yard. I don't know. Some yard. Star Yard. I forgot I have Mr. Constellation on board my ship right now.
Falcon ID of service, Captain.
I have heard much debate on whether Trident ships are overpriced. I have never flown one myself, so I cannot be sure.
This is where the magic happens.
The galaxy must see my latest masterpiece.
I just stay cloaked. No one can be mad at me, right? Can't believe that can't be right. Has to be this one. Is this one?
You're handling this whole captain thing really well. We're gonna do a quick scan for
Hey, do your scan.
You can be on your way.
think if I had just landed before they did their scan, they'd automatically flag me. I don't even think I have anything stolen on me this time. So I might be in the clear, but no point really inconveniencing myself.
Have I mentioned that I am not fond of seafood?
That is a shame. Hey.
Just the person I wanted to see. You got that schematic?
Mm-hmm.
And we aim to keep it that way. I need to deliver this to Vina so she can start the reverse engineering process, but first, Ularu wants to see you. I've upgraded your security level so you can access the executive floor, where her office is.
Moving up in the world.
Tell her assistant Maeve, you have an appointment. I won't be far behind, in case you get lost.
The single most stressful experience.
It says something, does it not? But everyone else.
Yeah, this is like in City of Villains, the Arachno offices.
My career will be over.
Can I
if this
help
deal
you?
falls through.
Name an appointment. Confirmed. Ularu is wrapping up a meeting with Genevieve. You can wait here or in the lobby area. I'll let you know when she's ready to see you. I see Imogene Salso is supposed to be with you.
I'm right here, Maeve.
Good. It should just be a moment. Well, sooner than I thought. Looks like Ularu's ready now.
Oh, one more thing. You know,
Keep
if
out of
they
my
aren't
way, and I'll
willing,
keep out of
that
yours.
leaves us with only one option.
God, Ularu, is that always your response? I don't want another PR mess on my hands.
Yes, Viv, because you're too good at your job. Now, we can talk details later. My next appointment's here.
Oh, yeah.
Fine, but you can break this news to Alexis at our next meeting.
Good. You're finally here. The one I've been hearing so much about. I'm Ularu Chen, head of operations here at Ryujin. So tell me, what do you think of your new job so far? In that case, it sounds like our initial impression of you is turning out to be quite accurate. Now, my dear Jeannie here says you've been through the basics of what we do, and pulled off success every time.
5 successful standard assignments, and 1 specialized.
Oh, a few incidents here and there, but nothing we can't handle, right? I happen to have a personal assignment that I'd like to send you on. One that involves meeting up with an outside contact. Jeannie seems to think you're more than capable of handling it.
He's the best operative I've ever hired.
Let's not forget the only operative you've ever hired. Meeting with outside contacts isn't always as straightforward as your past assignments. Some can be fickle or demanding, so you'll need to decide how to handle them and what decisions to make on the fly. Good. Then you shouldn't have any trouble. Your contact is Simon Rychek. He claims to have information on a new project that Infinity Ltd is working on. He said it's a game changer that Ryujin would be especially interested in. So his asking price is the big thing to consider. Finance will reimburse up to 1,000 credits. So if you have negotiation skills, use them. Oh, you'll get the information if you want to hang on to your job. Now, in order to confirm your identity, Simon prefers code phrases. I'll let Jeannie give you the details on this one because the concept is just beneath me.
Simon is into sports, so he enjoys any opportunity to talk about them. At some point, he'll casually say, Looks like the Galactic Raiders are the #1 pick for the Universal Championship this year. You get to respond with, Razor Derby is the only real sport. Got it?
Razor Derby is the only real sport. Yes, got it.
Right.
You'll find
Put
him
me
in
in, coach.
Sidonia, so I hope your ship's fueled. Just look for him above the Lux condos in the plaza.
You spoke very highly of this one, Jeannie. Let's hope he doesn't make a liar out of you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some things to take care of.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Ugh, I gotta go to Sidonia? It's like my least favorite place.
Certainly less auspicious than New Atlantis.
Old wave. I suspect the soul system would be abandoned otherwise.
Stay away from the Sixth Circle unless you're alive.
I'm in tight with the Sixth Circle. Don't talk to me.
Do you imagine anyone actually enjoys living here? I simply cannot.
Yeah, this place is a hellhole.
Sidonia, what a dump.
For real.
You lost? Or just come to ask an out-of-work miner how his day's going? Yeah. I just wish Sidonia had a bit more to offer while I'm trying to enjoy my unemployment. Not much in the way of entertainment around here. Speaking of, looks like the Galactic Raiders are the #1 pick for the Universal Championship this year. You're damn right it is. I heard they were sending someone new. Nice to see you made it. I have information on a deal being proposed between Infinity Ltd and Deimos Stockyards. It's my belief that your employers would be highly interested in the details. So I'm upping my price. It's steep, yes. But that is why I'm also offering a little side job if you can't pay up.
At least you're being open about the fact that you are gouging us. Very well. If we are not presented with a more reasonable offer, we will be left with no choice but to take the information.
I don't think Ryujin would be too happy to hear about losing one of their informants.
Well, I do not work for Ryujin, so I care little what they might think. All I care about is a fair price.
All right, I get it. You want reasonable? This is as low as I go. I knew you'd see reason. The information I have is on a deal for something called
negotiated
Project
that down
Dominion.
better.
I'm giving you 2 slates. They contain surveillance and interaction data for Stanley McMillan, the Infinity rep, that I obtained myself. I'm also giving you a 3rd slate because you're going to need to download the files on Project Dominion off his computer yourself. Oh, they will.
Listen to the audio.
What the hell are you doing in this dump of a city anyway? What the hell are you doing in this dump of a city anyway? You draw the short stick at work or what? Infinity sent me to get Deimos to bite on a deal. It's even got a catchy code name. Project Dominion. Sounds like world domination to me, buddy. I'd buy into that in a heartbeat. Right?
Deimos. One of the earliest shipbuilders, and desperate to remain relevant.
We ought to be selling this to Inception. Quantum. Hell, you should be in the Astro Lounge making Ryujin Industries beg for that tech. Ha! That'd be the greatest irony of them all, but not this baby. Dominion is finally gonna put Infinity first. We'll beat Ryujin at their own game.
You hooligans, I can't believe. Making me hack twice.
I never had the patience for computer systems.
I just want to pop in and see what was in that computer, and okay, now we'll just go back. Hooray! We did it! Oh, that was scary.
Scram. Not doing line of equipment and satisfy
Now I can go straight up to executive offices. I'm so important. Damn it, I missed. Womp womp.
Ryujin certainly spared no expense in that executive.
Well, that took longer than expected.
Really?
I hope whatever information Simon had was worth it. Project Dominion? That can't be right. Give me a moment to run a decryption. Let's see. Got the key, deciphering, and done. Well, well, well. Looks like our friend Simon wasn't joking. Project Dominion isn't an Infinity Ltd prototype. It's one of ours.
Good for them.
They didn't even bother to scrub the name. Meaning someone never thought they'd get caught.
I was half expecting to
Come
just see
with
the
me.
screen off.
Masako needs to hear about this.
Okay. Fine, I'll leave your office.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
Where are we going?
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
I'd like to not, but I'd also like her to walk a little faster. Aha. Hey, Misako? Oh, good. Right spot.
Hey, Ularu? What is this about? Who is this?
This is our latest junior operative. I sent him on an assignment to rendezvous with an informant. But here's the real news. Infinity
Hers looks
Ltd
kinda
has
cool.
gotten their hands on Project Dominion.
Impossible.
Not only that, they're trying to sell it under their own name.
Of course they are. We need Fines to investigate this immediately. Since you found this information, I am trusting you to help investigate. You see, Project Dominion is confidential. It requires a high security clearance to even know it exists. If Infinity Ltd has obtained any information on it, that means we have a very well-connected mole within our corporation. Exactly.
Exactly.
I want you to go see Dalton Fines, our chief security officer. I'll send him the details. You've brought an enormous security violation to our attention, so I trust your help in any way possible. And thank you. Some operatives may have seized this as an opportunity for extortion. It's good to know your loyalty lies with us.
Is that an option? I get it. Background checks.
I hate waiting. It's just more time.
Hi.
Good. You're here. So, thanks to your work in Sidonia, I'm told someone here has leaked information on Project Dominion to our adversaries at Infinity Ltd.
It sure did. Time to kill everyone.
Within the company means a failing in my department. We're initiating Security Directive Theta, which means a full sweep of every employee in this building, Masako and myself included. We certainly are. Directive Theta has one unique case, and that's Ularu Chen.
You think she's behind
The
it?
directive calls for a specialized programmer known as Nix to investigate her. But he'll need your
She's like at the top.
for an
Why would she?
assignment. We don't deal in trust here. Think more in terms of mutual benefit and leverage. And in this case, it's mutual benefit. Nix will be giving you a program to run on Ularu's computer that will pull any data needed to prove her guilty or innocent. Your job is to infiltrate Ryujin Tower as an anonymous outsider in order to run this program. Completely off the books.
Bro, I have a pink mohawk.
Means your keycard will be turned off, and the security guards in the building will consider you to be trespassing.
Oh.
At least one of us is. In the meantime, I'll ensure all non-essential employees, Ularu included, have left the building, claiming routine security maintenance. During that time, I'll be unlocking access to the tower's ventilation system, which you can utilize to help avoid detection. I'm also issuing you a disruptor, which should help in avoiding casualties should a worst-case scenario turn up.
We will make a concerted effort to avoid direct conflict as much as possible.
Good. No one can know about this, not even our own guards. So stealth will be of utmost importance.
Yeah.
In fact, as much as I appreciate the words of your associate here, you may be better off heading in alone. Any precautions to mitigate risk should be taken. You'll meet Nix at Madame Sauvage's place. He knows Directive Theta has been enacted.
Alright.
I've got my eye on you.
Hurtful.
This could be the most.
But actually, I think we're gonna end the episode there, and we will. Can you face me, please? We will continue this in the next episode. I think we've made a lot of progress with Ryujin, and I'm pretty sure we'll be able to kind of bring things to a head in the next episode. So, thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you next time. Bye.